Chase. Oh, no way. Oh, you're a decent funny bugger. Brett. Yeah. Great mates. Great mates.
Well guys, Indonesia's been in the news a bit lately, and once again it's for all the wrong reasons. They got some really great surfing over there, but they can sure come down hard on you if they catch you with a little bit of weed. So Jace, what do you reckon? Are Indonesians just a bunch of pricks?
Nah, Dave, not at all. I'm not a big fan of what they did to Chappelle Corby, but overall I find the Indonesians to be a beautiful bunch of people. Really warm, really generous, really friendly.
Oh, so have you been over to Indo? Or?
Yeah, mate, I went over there a few years back to help after the bombings.
To help out, eh? Had no idea you were such a philanthropist.
Ha! Fallen over pissed, more like it.
Turn it up, guys. When I went over there, it had a really profound effect on me. All those beautiful people with bloody great big hearts, their livelihood was gone. They didn't know what to do. It was complete devastation.
Pretty heavy stuff.
So I thought to myself, what can I do to help? How can I get their economy going again? Now, I've never paid for sex before in my life, but I went through about 2 or 3 Balinese prostitutes a day to pay them $10 or $15 and then add in another $5 tip on top of that. It was good for me, obviously. It was good for the girls and their families, and I was helping stimulate the local economy.
Oh, sounds like the economy wasn't the only thing that was stimulated.
Turn it up, mate. Seriously. Being an Aussie is about a few things. Number 1 is mateship and helping other people's out. I mean, I don't think I could really call myself an Aussie if I wasn't there doing my bit for those people.
Mate, you are a bloody Anzac, you really are. And I reckon I'm going to have to go over to Indo pretty soon and do my bit. What do you reckon, Brett?
Oh, you can count me in, mate. I tell you what, I don't mind the Asian girls. You can say I've got a dose of the yellow fever. And you know, while I'm at it, you know the Balinese, they've got the beer called the Bintang.
Yeah, mate, I went through a fair bit of that.
Yeah, well, I'm not so interested in the Balinese Bintang as so much the Balinese Poontang.
Get him out of here.
He's done it again. He has done it again.
We've got a new mate. Brett loves him. But he needs a name. Isn't that right, Brett? And we want you to choose it. Steady on, Brett. SMS your choice to 1900-GREAT-MATES. A for Ricky, B for Leighton, or C for Gus. Cheers, guys. Take it easy, Brett.
Good stuff. Vote now. Now, Jace, what about anorexia? Now, we all know that a lot of young women are affected by anorexia, but did you know that actually some guys can...
If I might just interrupt there, girls, I don't know if you've heard, but there's just found a cure for anorexia in young women.
Here we go.
Yes, it's a treatment especially designed for young women. It's called My Cock and Hole.
So, my cock and hole?
Not your cock and hole, David. My Cock and Hole. Given to a young woman, as soon as they hit puberty, keeps them fit and healthy all the way until they're 16, and then it's time for the booster shot.
Brett, mate, are there any side effects to that one?
Only a few, my man. It causes a regular pulse rate, sweating, full body convulsions, and they say you can't walk for a week after it. It also can induce phobia of large snakes.
And Brett, I suppose that dose has to be given orally, does it?
Yes. There are 2 possibilities. You can give it orally, or it can be taken as a suppository.
Not touching it.
Oh boy.
No.
You're too much. You've gone too far. Get him out.
Good
Get him out.
doctor.
Don't bother coming in next week, mate. You are done here.
Doctor's orders, huh?
Doctor's orders. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, now here's something hopefully a little less excitable. Right, guys, just want to say a big thanks to our sponsor, No Hair Waxing Strips for Men. We're going to give away a few boxes of these after the show, so...
Geez, I'm glad they're giving these things away for free, because I wouldn't be paying for them.
Seriously, guys, they're great for your back, great for your lower back as well, but keep them clear of your pubes.
Yeah, definitely. Jeez, mate.
Give that a wide berth.
I think you ripped your old fella clean off there.
Yeah, you go touch it.
Oh, boy. Well, Muslims have been copping a lot of heat lately, haven't they? Jace, what do you think about Muslims?
Mate, from the Muslims I've met, I reckon they're all pretty good blokes.
Yeah, me too. Do you ever wonder what it might be like, though, if you and I were Muslims?
Well, Dave, you know what? I have. And I think it might go a little bit like this.
Coach didn't believe it when I pulled out my pram out at half time last week. Pretty much forgot about it though when I scored 5 goals in the last quarter.
Nice one, mate. Hey, it's Essendon Collingwood tonight, isn't it? Bombers will smash them, I reckon. Allah willing.
Oh, look out. Here comes the bloody infidel. What's happening, Brett?
You know, just praising the Lord for another beautiful day. Cheers, Jesus.
Allah be praised.
Hey, what are you guys doing later on tonight? You want to come around to my joint for a bit of a barbie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a leg of pork on the old Weber. You guys like a bit of pork, don't you? A bit of pork, eh? Yeah?
Hey, Brett. Dave and I tomorrow morning thought we might play a round of golf. You want to come? Oh, no. You'll be praising some false idol at the thing you like to call a church.
Fair enough. You got me there, guys.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, you guys crack me up, seriously. Give us that there. Even Christians can play with the bread.
You know what, mate? I reckon the whole Muslim thing might be pretty good. Except we'd have to give up alcohol.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, Muslims do not drink alcohol.
What, not even rum and coke?
No, mate, not even rum and coke.
Oh, forget it then. I mean, I'm all for religious freedom, but my own personal beliefs involve worshipping with my good mates on a Saturday night at the church of a certain white bear. Speaking of, must be our time for the evening mass, hey boys?
Too right.
Get that in ya. Brett, count of the Holy Spirit.
Too right, mate.
Cheers.
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 Ooh.
Now that's what I call a religious experience.
Amen.
Okay, guys, we've had a great poll on the website. We've got a wonderful boxing kangaroo over there. Brett's looking after it. And we wanted you guys at home to actually name it. Your choices were Ricky, Leighton or Gus. Who won over there, Brett?
So many votes tallied on the website, but our great mate's kangaroo's name is going to be Leighton. So welcome aboard, mate. Good to have you here.
Great stuff, great
Grab
stuff.
a tinny, mate.
Hey, Leighton, what have you got to say about it? He's got a bit of a voice on
Oh
him.
boy, look out for this guy. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Hey, Leighton, what you getting up to on the weekend?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're not going to let us show that.
Settle down. You got a kid with you.
Great mates.
Welcome back to Great Mates. We've got a very special guest on the show now. She's one of the stars of a brand new sketch comedy program called The Ugly Stick. And what do you reckon, boys? Does she look even better in the flesh than she does in real life?
I think she does. I'd hit that.
Sorry, mate. I couldn't hear you there. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry, mate. I'll say it a bit clearer for you.
I hit that.
Mate, I would hit that like a full toss outside off stump.
Nice one, chap. Well, let's give her a hand, boys. I'm hoping she's going to give me one after the show. Bring her out, Annie Last.
Hi, thanks.
Thank you, Sid.
G'day, Annie. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks very much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here.
May I just say that you look fantastic tonight?
Thank you. Thanks very much.
I should probably add that you could beat my ugly stick whenever you wanted.
Excuse me.
Okay, moving along here. So, Annie, did you find it hard at all breaking into comedy as a chick, I mean?
I mean, Dave, it's really interesting you asked that.
Because, I mean, generally speaking, you chicks aren't really as funny as us blokes. I mean, surely after you've heard one joke about periods, you've heard them all, am I right?
No, that's actually not true because I've got this one. Vampire, he goes into a bar, asks the bartender for a Bloody Mary.
Excuse me, right? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate these kind of jokes and things, but could we just stick to kind of the topic of the interview?
Yeah. Sorry, Annie. Jace, did you have a question?
Oh, yep, certainly. And this is an important question because we've got $10 riding on it. So tell us, Annie, are you wearing any underwear underneath that suit?
Actually, boys, I can settle that one for you as well because Annie and I actually spent a few minutes in the green room before the show, and although she was wearing underpants when she entered the studio, she's not wearing them anymore.
What the hell hell are you talking about? All right? In the green room, all you were doing was playing that Gran Turismo bloody PlayStation game, shouting "booyah" every time you crashed into something. Look, this is getting ridiculous, all right? I don't think I can.
Hey, come on, settle down. Come on. We're just having a bit of a laugh, you know? It's comedy, like your show. Boys, just, calm down. Yeah, seriously, guys, Annie really is a very talented young actress. Let's have a brief look at a clip of her in action. Booyah!
Classic stuff.
You guys are fucking assholes. Did you know that? You keep your fucking collar down, you dickhead.
Oh, she's a bit touchy, wasn't she?
Must be that time of the month, I reckon.
You know what they say about the ladies? You can't live with them, but I suppose you can't your mates.
What?
Fucking dickhead.
What?
Brett,
What?
you've always got to take things too far.
What do you mean? Boys!